Meters bearing 025
this is really pretty.
0.2.
Good copy.
Coming up.
Sorry, Washington, did you want zooms or anything?
I just want to get a little closer to this
There's
boulder.
a fish under the rock.
There's
Oh,
yeah.
nice community shots here. That's really
Good catch.
pretty.
Do you want to zoom on fish coming in the center?
And there's a
Oh,
fish,
yeah, there's a fish. Okay.
Just to the top of center.
Yeah, video, come on in.
We got him, Bruce.
Two of them.
Two fish. Where's the other one?
Right to the left.
ROV now.
No, I just said one fish. I think this is a live-bearing cusk eel in the genus Diplocanthopoma from the flaps that I see above the gill cover. We've seen others of these on other expeditions.
Pilot
You
after
can really
this
see the
fish,
lateral line,
Nicola
and they
saw a
have
fish to
dual
the
lateral
left,
line.
right
It's in the
directly
same
to the
order
left of
as
this fish that when we finish.
Ophidian cusk eel.
Whenever you
but,
think there's enough for proper ID,
This one, you could also see this event, the area before the anal fin is a little bit enlarged, which is characteristic of these live-bearing cusk eels. We see these pale ones, these sort of silvery gray ones, very rarely, and we're not sure what they are. But I mentioned before that there were two species recorded in the Hawaiian Islands from specimens that floated to the sea surface off of a lava flow at Mauna Loa volcano, from Mauna Loa volcano. One species was tentatively identified as a species described initially from the Indian Ocean, and the other one was left unidentified. And we haven't been able to figure out how the pale species that we're looking at now and how the darker brown species that we see more often relate to those two species, because the characters given were internal and not the color. But this genus is definitely in need of revision. We don't have any idea of how many species are in the Central Pacific and how they relate to the species described from other areas. So I think this is a live-bearing cusk eel in the family Pthididae in the genus Diplocanthopoma.
Thank you very much, Bruce. And Pilot, if we can zoom out a little bit and see if we can spot that other fish that Nicola had seen.
Yeah, copy that. Come wide. Slightly, well, not wide, partial.
Where was it, Nicola? Oh, there he is. He's facing us right here to the left corner there in the shadow, underneath the snail.
Did Bruce say these were live bearing?
Yeah.
So
that's characteristic of the Bathydids.
does that mean there's two of them because they're
I'm sorry, zoom in.
their
Come wide.
parents?
Could be.
Oh.
He's coming out.
There's more of these snails with the zoanthids on them too.
So same species, Bruce? I would assume it is, but or same genus at least.
Well, it looks like it to me. We can't see the head now, so I can't see the flap on the gill cover that's characteristic of the genus. But okay, it's going to come out. This may also be the same thing that we saw poking its head out from a crevice earlier. Although the front of the fish looks a little different. It looked like this had a parasite on his chin too. This one's got a little heavier belly. I don't know. We might be looking at a male and a female of the a pair of these, but we know nothing about the biology of these things, so that's very difficult to say.
Be advised, your lower swing arms are both out.
Yeah, thank you, Bruce.
Yeah, copy that. They're not near anything, right?
Yeah, they look good
Not yet.
right now.
Copy.
If we could pan over a bit to the right, there's
Those
a
look like
shell
egg
there
sacs.
with a bunch of anemones
cool.
or something on
Look at
the
that.
surface.
Copy that, Washington. Just let me know when you're done with fish.
Oh yeah, no worries.
You know,
Whenever you're done.
yeah, copy that. Let it swim out video. And then you wanted, what was next, Washington?
Same area, right there. Yeah, the lasers were just right in that sandy patch.
Go
to the
pilot,
left
deck
on that little rocky, to the left of the lasers. Right
Go
there.
ahead, Decay.
Video
Hey, just want to check in on our off-bottom time. We got a couple minutes to set up here.
A little higher. There's
Nav,
a
how long we
shell
got till off bottom?
Right
It's
above.
on the rock right
Oh.
there. Yep.
Yeah.
No, the other one, it was actually down
10,
below, I think.
Yeah, there's two of them.
10 minutes.
There's the
Yeah,
one
Nav
that's on the
says we
rock
got
is
10
alive,
minutes to
and
off
there's
bottom
one,
time. So
that one, yeah.
Copy,
right
go pilot.
laser.
We'll set it up then.
copy that.
All right, video, if you more, come on in.
Pilot, you're going off screen over there.
All right, let's do a quick zoom video. And I got to push forward.
Yeah, that's the same snail we saw earlier with that
With the
weird
zoanthid or something on it.
Yeah.
Huh.
video come wide. I have to push
And then
forward.
there's this. Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Copy.
Yeah, look at this scene.
Wow.
Coral City.
All right, coming
Well,
forward.
Coral Boulder at least.
Sure. Wow.
Decade
So
co-pilot.
just a comment for Chris Ma about those
Yeah, go ahead.
Tusky.
Yeah, you need me to give you a heads up when I'm going to cable in.
Introduction of these deeper
Yeah,
living
that,
ones. This is,
that'd be great.
Kind of a lower
Okay, I'm
range
gonna
in the
cable
depth
it.
of the family, but they're live bearers, but they're more
Okay,
like the North Pacific rockfishes. And the family, they give birth to rather
Yep,
small
we're good.
live young
We'll let you know.
Okay.
larvae. So they're
Copy
not
that. Let me-
quite
let
like
me
the
haul
guppies
in some
birds,
here
in
and I'll
fresh
let you know.
water That,
Okay.
have,
Yeah, we'll
young
just
that are
let you know
born
when
as
we're about to
essentially
set up.
juvenile.
Okay, copy
Till
that.
then, you just
All
free
right.
to go up and down.
Yeah, we're
But
coming
again,
up towards the
we make our
top here
inferences
pretty
from
steep,
shallow
so
water
we're
members of the family, and
trying to get to the
don't know
summit.
much at all about these deep living species.
Copy that.
Huh, interesting. Okay.
So look at this scene as they're coming up on the summit.
Right now. When did it move in?
Looks like we got. It should be ending now.
Ending now.
Slowly rounding out toward the top.
If you want to put another one in, I see sonar's pretty much died off.
Okay. Yeah, we need to.
Yeah, go for
Right
it.
at the end of this one.
Yeah, if we could get a nice shot running over this community. that's
Okay,
on the
decade should
Colorado
be
to
good
the
for
right, that
a
would be
minute or
terrific.
two there.
Just sort of a long shot
Yeah,
showing how dense the community is. And maybe up toward the left as we proceed. I think there are a lot of corals that were perched on these rocks, and big anemone down there. More of my sponges.
I'm going to put you in at 3-0, co-pilot.
Copy.
Say that again, Nev.
I'd like to put you in at 3-0.
3-0. Copy that.
Bridge, RV Nav.
What, Bathapathes?
Nav bridge.
Hey, looks like we're coming
Yeah.
to the end of our move here. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Apologies, we just switched watches here. We are at the end of the move.
No, that's okay. We just need to put in another one.
Send it.
30 meters at 30 degrees, 0.2 knots.
30 meters, bearing 030 degrees at decimal 2.
Good copy.
Yep. This is why we like to actually make the summits and get to the end here. It
This'll
just shows
probably be
you
our
how
last
it can
move
just
there,
utterly
perhaps.
Nav
change.
bridge moving to shape.
Copy that, Nev.
Copy, Bridge.
And you don't think it is, and then bam, there it is. And we
What is
find
that? What is
ourselves,
that?
some of the comments in the event log, I'm just taking a look at it from Tim Shank. Wow, the landscape and distribution of yellow fans could be identical. Beautiful terrain and coral distributions appears to be like the New England seamounts.
We have 8 minutes left before you guys need to start setting up.
Copy.
13 minutes till winch needs to be
Scott
hauled in.
also is reminded of
Copy
the
that,
upper
Nev.
slopes of the New England seamounts as well.
Decade co-pilot.
Beautiful.
Watch
Go
leads
ahead.
now.
Yeah,
Roger,
you
have
clear.
that.
I need to
Hey,
haul in.
Yes,
according to
we're
High Pack, we're going to be here any second, so it could be anywhere right around here.
Well, it's
The peak.
still kind of going up
Decade
to
and
the
copy,
left.
sorry.
Yep.
Yes, co-pilot,
as
we are
far
clear.
as
That's the
High
one
Pack
that
shows us,
starts-
though, so now we'll just have
Copy
to go
that.
based on what we see on the bottom here.
The base, isn't
Sorry,
it?
Washington. Did you
The
say?
one on the right.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
see it.
Here's an orange one.
Sorry, go back to it. Do you want to zoom on it?
Just to the there. Oh, the little one to the
Yeah.
right. There it is.
Did you request Zoom, pilot?
Stand by 1 sec. I was asking Science, do you want to zoom on this?
Yeah, he wants to zoom.
Yeah.
Please.
All right.
Okay,
Give me 1
decade
sec.
should be good for a minute or two there.
Oh, another benthopectinid. That's weird.
Do you want more? Washers?
No, that's perfect. That's
Alright.
fine. Thank you.
Video come on. Sorry, say it again, co-pilot.
We saw
No, I
that
was
one
talking to
this morning.
decade pilot.
Oh, copy.
As long as it keeps going up, let's keep following
Okay,
it up.
co-pilot, if you're going to be good for a minute, we will get it set up.
Let me just haul in a
What do we
bit.
got
Hold off
here? Is
on
that a
your
fish? That
involvement
is.
there. Hold on.
What type of fish is that?
Hauling in.
Okay?
All right, video zoom. Darn.
I took off. We missed them. Just a brief
Okay,
view,
Deck,
Bruce.
go ahead.
Okay, we're going to set it up.
Now, it looked
Copy
like
that.
an
Let me know when you're
ophidiid.
done.
There's another
It
fish.
was kind of a evenly
where-
tapered fish with a rounded head.
I have
And
videos
I
here.
wouldn't really make a guess, but reminded me of the genus Monometopus that we've seen in other areas. And there's a macrurid. So we've got a twofer. We're getting into fish territory up here again. So this could be this Tumba type of macrurid.
There was a sea urchin up
Kulak
in the-
commented on the light-colored barbel that's difficult to see unless it's against a dark background.
Do you want sea
So
urchin
two
or
things
fish
at once to
reference?
log.
You could go for the sea urchin because this
Copy.
could be the same Kumba that we've
Fish
seen
swim
before.
out.
Heads up, watch. We have 8 minutes left on bottom.
Snout shape
Okay.
looks a little different on this one, though. It's got a more of a
Sea
ridge
urchin
along
is
the
where what
side
happens?
of the head and a slightly more pointed snout. So I'll take that back. That could be an Izumia species.
Upper right hand.
Upper right. Oh,
I think that's a sea urchin.
not center, right? Is it moving?
Yeah, that's it. The one.
Oh, okay.
Where's my eyesight going?
That's a crinoid, isn't it?
No,
Or is it a
doesn't-
sea urchin?
Video Samson? Oh, yeah.
Right you are.
Yeah.
It's almost looks like a pedinid.
Oh no, it's a Aspidodiadema, I think.
Watch
The-
that
the-
Oh
lower
wait,
swing
no,
on
it
there.
is a pedinid.
It's pedinid, I think, yeah.
Oh, that's a
Happy.
weird looking one.
I'll stay here.
What's that thing coming out of the? That's bizarre. Well, that's definitely worth having at least
I'm
seen
going to
it.
tuck those in a little bit.
I've never seen the spines with
sure.
all the flat.
Pilot, I'm going to tuck
ends
your
like that.
lowers in a little bit.
Copy.
Curious.
Okay. Thank you, pilot. Appreciate it.
All right, video, come on.
Thank you. That's a big one too.
Yeah, it was.
Is that the summit up there?
Seriously, just died off in center, but I mean, we're pretty much putting a high pack on it, right?
This is quite a scene. Okay, I'm not giving up on cones now.
Co-pilot, if you need to move, just let us know and we'll get clear of it.
Yeah, well, this is a good
Yeah, I was
point.
just
We
about
could
to
go
call you.
down,
I do need to
Good
haul
point.
in a
Just
little
start
bit here.
and go in
Okay.
circles, you know?
You clear?
Would that be so bad?
We're clear.
There's the
Copy
absolute
that. Here we
tippy
go.
top, I guess. A big Hormathiid anemone there too.
More examples of your sponge and
Yeah, they're everywhere, mixed in with these yellow plexaurids now. Look at that. The sponges are all over the place.
Nav bridge. Move complete.
Copy.
Okay,
Thank
deck,
you.
go ahead.
Copy.
there's a bunch of sponges on the bottom, and there's a red cylindrical thing in the middle of them. Can we snap zoom on that?
Dave on deck, this is Chris. I just opened my nose. Let me know
It's
how
about
it
to
looks.
go off screen.
Okay, I think we
it's
still
got
need to
some
open the
weird-
valve
it's
here.
got
We
that
are
weird stuff in it,
moving
too.
the plastic. Understood.
Right here?
Yeah,
Center?
that's it.
Video, come on in.
Oh, it's an ophi. Oh, it's a shrimp.
Oh, it's a shrimp living on the.
Yeah, it's a heterocarpus.
Huh, weird.
That looks like an
And the
egg
sponges
case
again
above it,
have
doesn't it?
The anemone.
Yeah.
See the
Okay.
dark brown thing?
I think that's good. Thank you.
All right, video, come on out.
Chris on deck. I opened it up a little bit. I don't see any water. Okay, let me open it more.
What is that an urchin in between the rocks? Center right?
Looks like a very large urchin there, too.
Where is that bridge? Oh, look at this urchin right here. The Sparosoma.
Oh my
Close.
Yeah,
good grief.
yeah, there's a nice one.
Look at,
Is
let's.
it- Oh yeah, there's one over there
Yeah.
too. Two
All
Sparosoma.
right, video, come on in.
Wow, how.
Well,
Still
Wow,
nothing.
that's
Okay.
That's almost that's
Should be
15.
full open.
That big around or so.
It's a pumpkin-sized
Let me
giant
check
sea
things
urchin. Oh, see, denouement. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's a so this looks to be this isn't a kind of third urchin, but it's a bigger one than I think I've ever seen. These are, as I said before, these are the same groups of urchins that have the sort of little walking legs on the spines around the lower edge, but it's a very different kind of urchin that I've seen before, and they're huge. This one is easily 10 to 15 centimeters across, and it has this little polychaete worm living on it. And it looks like it's got lots of fine spines and pedicelaria coming off of the top. We can pull away if we can look at the
Dave
other
on deck.
ones.
Stand by. Let me just open all the
Yeah,
way
let's
here.
do, because we're finally getting a
yeah,
little
so
urchin
here.
bed here,
Copy.
and we got a minute or two left.
Yeah.
And are you
What
turning
better
the?
way to-
You're just turning the red.
2 minutes left.
Yeah, that's
2
correct.
minutes left.
Okay.
Let's get another urchin.
Yeah, it's
There
over
might
to
be
the
a
left.
like a twist nozzle.
Nicole's
or something.
seeing them all
Yeah,
over the
I'm not
place.
quite sure.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of them.
But let me try up here first.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, see, there's two of them, different
Okay,
colors
yeah,
right
come
there.
Yeah.
on.
What are they eating? Maybe the
So the sponges, maybe.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even begin to guess if this
Do you
is
have a
the same
preference on which one?
Yeah, which
The
urchin-
dark one to the left.
Copy. Alright, video, you can take more.
Wow, that's 10, 20 centimeters?
Yeah, that one's a little bigger.
Wow. It's a basketball size. It just was deflated. Somebody needs to get a pump it up.
Yeah, but I'm not even sure you.
Okay,
I'll
I
have to
can
double
try
check to
that
see how
internal
regular
nozzle.
those little horseshoe
Okay. Yeah, let's give that a shot.
things are on the spines. But wow, that is amazing. I've never seen them that big before. Yeah, let's take a look at the other one as long as we're here. The one on the right, the lighter colored one.
So Ken Sulek actually thought he saw
Deck
some sharp
co-pilot.
egg cases.
Go ahead.
So there are
Yeah,
squalids
can I make a
down
move
here.
here?
Which would
Yes, we're clear.
Okay,
possibly
copy
produce
that.
some egg cases. I guess it'd be squalidy or something
Yeah.
similar.
Well, this is good. We can pull away. Maybe we can see some of these other egg cases or something that they're talking about.
Well, I saw the egg cases. I was actually looking at it, and I hadn't gone there, and Ken did. He thought of this. We passed
Okay,
that,
coming
but
wide.
I know what he's talking about.
Okay.
He says maybe Aprosturus. It's a
We're in the final minute here. Watch
cat
this.
shark, actually, not a
Whatever
necessarily a
you'd
duck.
like to see.
Final minute, panning over this beautiful scene.
Yeah, Deck, we got about a minute
See,
before we
that's what I like.
Copy.
have to
Come
get
the
into
end of
configuration here
of
for
a long
ascent.
trek, and you find 3 giant sea urchins.
Yeah, but we definitely learned something about transition in different communities and about these volcanic cones today. Boy.
That we should have started here first.
No, but this is amazing to see what we saw on the flats and then climb the walls and
Yeah.
when exactly we started to see everything appearing, because that's really important.
Yeah, watch it. This is definitely the peak. You can see the slopes. I can see
Yeah.
the slopes from 3 sides right here.
Fantastic. And the whip coral sticking up right on the peak is a flagpole.
And
Yeah.
unfortunately, pilots and watch leads, that is time.
Beautiful.
I
What
was
a
kind
what
of
a.
hoping there'd be like a giant, even bigger sea urchin.
Well, I'll settle for what we saw.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh no, I'm happy. I have to say it. It'd be kind of funny if one of these big rocks in
Alright,
the
so-
background was like.
Okay, I'm going to start stowing.
Yeah, go and stow.
Copy that.
You know, those were just the
Turn side to
babies. So
starboard.
there was another side
I
behind
need to
you.
rotate
Yeah,
port.
this is the nursery ground
Yeah.
Yes.
for
Don't,
giant sea
don't bring any of those back to land. We know what happens then.
Now there it is, folks. You're looking at the very top of this volcanic peak. We made it. And what a treat. You detect any current here, pilot?
It's pretty still up top, but making my way up, there was a pretty moderate current. Fighting on my way up, but yeah, it's pretty still up here.
Well, there's
You
the
can see I'm
giant
off
urchin.
stick completely right now,
Right.
and I'm just kind of slowly floating.
Thank you.
There's another one on top of that rock over there.
Yeah, I see that. What a finale. Bathypathes is a black coral here.
Look at this guy jumping.
Pumpkin-sized sea urchins. That's pretty amazing. I'm going to have to check the Guinness book for this one.
A little bit of housekeeping.
Okay, all the arms are
I think
stowed.
we could have
And I retracted the drawer.
post dive here.
Copy
Just
that.
a bit of a wrap up and talk about what we're going to be doing tomorrow. If Kelly Elliott
Okay,
is
hydraulics
around.
off.
We don't have any. Well, we do have
Deck
epic
co-pilot?
data of tomorrow's dive
Go
site, as
ahead.
a matter of fact.
Yeah, I
So
need to
West
haul in a
goes
bit
around.
so we can get into configuration here. Is that okay?
Yeah, I almost forgot.
Stand by.
The area
Standing
we're going
by.
to is pre-mapped. So
Okay, we're
give
clear,
us
co-pilot.
5 minutes.
Okay, copy that.
After they leave bottom, which is sort
yeah,
of
you
now.
come up and
You
then
can give us 5 minutes. I'll track down some
25
people
meters
if you
or
can
so,
hang
we'll
in there. Those
Dave
who are
on deck, tell
interested in
Dan water's killed.
participating in the
Copy.
post dive. And while I go look for people, maybe Chris, you can give what we saw
Sure.
today.
So today's dive was remarkable in the sense that we saw a great deal of different octocorals, the sort of colonial octocorals we've come to expect from this depth range.
Bridge, yeah.
Lots of bamboo corals, some
Go
black
ahead.
corals. We
Give me an
actually
update. We are heading off
saw a
bottom.
great deal of plexarids, sort of your
Off
classic
bottom,
sea
understood.
fans.
If you could let me know when I'm
we
clear
saw a number
to
of
put
interesting
our rotation
little,
center midships.
Copy that, will do.
jellyfishes that were known to be feeding on
that
bamboo
should be
corals in
pretty
the
good.
genus
Okay, good.
Agina.
All right, I'm on
There
heading now.
were several sponges of many kinds,
Alright, I'll back
mostly
up
glass
to
sponges,
you.
Okay.
but diversity was not, or abundance was not nearly as high as what was in the octocorals we saw. We saw a fairly rare sea star at the beginning of the dive, Pythonasters. We saw a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of Proisocrinus ruberimus, the stalked crinoid, including one exceptional one with hydroids growing on the stalk. About 3 benthopectinid sea stars. Excuse me. We saw about 3 espidodiadematid urchins, one of which had sort of shorter spines and looked a little different from the others that I've
Alright.
seen.
I'll start to rotate.
A few cookie stars in the genus Plinthaster, several
looks
crinoids
good.
in different genera,
Yep,
Bathyceramaster, a deep sea goniaster.
Okay, Chris, give us some water.
And then
Copy.
sort
Opening
of at
valve.
the end, the grand finale, we saw
Drum
3
forward.
pumpkin-sized
copy that.
canotherds here.
Yep, we got
just
water.
amazing.
Copy.
And
Is he
then
gonna
there were
adjust it
some
on the
gastropods,
red valve?
including a small white
If you can do
snail
it up
with,
there, that'd be
sort
better.
of
Turn it
a
down
lanthids
about
on it.
50%
A really
of
neat
that.
polychelid,
Understood.
which is a lobster, sort of a older style
Co-pilot
lobster,
deck.
which backed away
Go ahead,
really
deck.
quickly.
Rinser is on. We're clear of the
while
wire.
we were
You can start up whenever you're ready.
Okay,
and several
copy
fish,
that. We're
including
still
about
getting
5
into
palosaurs.
configuration here.
Copy.
I'd say about
Chris,
7 or 8
that flow rate's pretty
grenadiers,
good.
many
We
of
might
which seem
need
to
to
be
adjust a little
in the
bit
genus Kumba.
angle-wise here.
cutthroat eels, cusk eels.
Okay, I'll maintain this flow
and,
rate then.
Several cusk eels in some little caves and so forth. So we had a productive
Co-pilot,
dive,
you can take auto heading
and
out.
Roger that.
Take auto depth out.
we'll be starting soon on the post-dive meeting.
Okay, there you are.
Tight. I'll put in zip bias.